Wrestling?
Indeed.
Hello. We really should have, like 100 episodes ago or something, come up with a fucking intro for this show.
At this point, it's the bit. We don't have one.
There's just not an easy way to segue into the ticker at the bottom that's telling him about all the cool stuff I do, which can be found through the link tree in the description, including Patreon, which for $1 a month, we will call you cool, like Passion Killer 711, a guy from Ohio, and Rob. $5 a month gets you episodes of Journey of Wrestling a week early. That's that train that Passion Killer's on, and I believe Rob as well. So you too could be watching this in the past.
Ooh.
Yeah. We bulk record these.
That should be pretty obvious, honestly.
Yeah. Although this is a Hallmark week because both the podcast and this episode right now that you're listening to are going to be fresh for Patreon subscribers.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that doesn't happen a lot.
To be honest, I have a job that has variable time commitment, so sometimes I do not have time to record this.
That's why you get my dumbass flying solo. Let's check our last pay-per-view.
Remind ourselves and the audience, who may have just been binging this, so I understand that we have some new viewers. Congratulations, that viewer from a while from now, from when you actually hear this, who've been binge watching. Fucking kudos to you. I can't listen to myself talk for that long. I'm really proud of you.
Nah, you're different now. I think you could. When we first started this show, sure. But, well, not this show, but like the podcast, I understand that. But now, nah, you sound fine. If you listen to us on Fast Forward, I sound like Matt Colville.
That's neat.
Yeah. We, I guess, have a very similar cadence. I'm just super mellow. Okay, so we had Armageddon. It is the year 2000. We're heading toward the Royal Rumble. In 2001, WrestleMania. That's all she wrote. We move on to season 2 after that. Still kind of up in the air on that. We had the freak fight between Goldust and Kane. Wow, that went really well. Kana is... Nobody's ready.
Nobody is ready.
Jackie took the European title. We're retiring Owen Hart this week.
Yep.
Farouk beat The Rock for the greatest wrestler. That might still be going. Mark Henry Strong something. The Undertaker was around. They're not allowed to fight. Triple H and Undertaker. I think that feud's still going on. Millennium Dragons and Dudley Boys. I think the Skeleton War is over. Bone Storm, New Age Outsiders, and Team America. I think both these feuds are over. Norman Smiley has finally been getting over with Day in the Life. That's been fantastic.
Just him doing stuff.
Just regular things. Eddie Guerrero beat Matt Hardy and Raven for a couple of feuds. Gangrel is headhunting Medusa.
I believe the story there was similar to when Gangrel was headhunting Lita and he became Pepe Le Pew. But now Medusa, it is a mutual thing.
Yeah. Serious Business. Best of Whatever, Rick Rude. Or Serious Business and Rick Rude and Coffee House. And then the cops arrested Honky Tonk Man and Jerry Lawler both. Good shit. Amazing. Someone suggested we do some manager reveals. I think that's on the other show, though. So, okay. Let's get that segment in to retire Owen. Retirement ceremony for... Owen's on the other show, isn't he?
I don't know where Owen currently is.
I think he's on the other show. Yeah,
Must be. He would be in the main event. So we can do that next show.
All right, so let's check out our feuds then. What do we still have going on here? Millennium Dragons versus Dudley Boys, Jericho versus Kana, Undertaker versus Triple H, not fighting, and Raven versus Matt Hardy in an I'm More Hardcore thing.
Cool. Let's check our... This is usually what we do in the first episode. Let's check our staff, make sure they're all busy.
Yeah, good call. Rikishi also wants to beat a main eventer in a singles match, but we got 2 months on that.
I mean, we can just knock that out any old time.
Alex Wright is injured. I knew someone got injured. So Coffee House is on the shelf for now. And we could buy ECW if we wanted, but I don't think we actually can.
Yeah, we can't because nobody's ever been mad enough for us to get good enough at unmadding people to buy other feds.
Okay. Hyper Stanley is helping Flash Flanagan unlearn Naturally Stale. We have Flash Flanagan?
That's a typo. That's like a glitch. It's Triple H.
Oh, weird.
Go back to the main board. See?
No, that's Sloth, Pedro Jackson.
Oh.
We have Flash Flanagan?
We have Flash Flanagan? When did we get Flash Flanagan? It's been a while, guys. Why do we give a shit about Flash Flanagan's Naturally Stale?
I don't know what happened there.
I don't think we do. I think we got him. Maybe that's like what he was doing by default. In any case, I don't want him to be doing that, especially because it's going to take 6 months. Because there's something else he could do.
Sure. Roster. Let's see here. Let's make sure.
We have Flash Flanagan.
Why did we hire Flash Flanagan?
He was probably part of the call-ups.
Maybe?
Like that big bunch of call-ups we accidentally did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about him.
No, me either. I mean, that might as well be what we're working on because, we're not going to get to that point. If there's nothing that's going to go faster.
That's fair. That's fair.
Bizarre. All right. What is our staff doing here? Carl is a producer. Carl's not going to be doing anything because we need someone to give producer focus to segments.
We got to keep him open.
Scouts can both be doing stuff. These people are both doing stuff. Dropkick Washington is not up to anything.
Pedro's the one helping Triple H. You're right.
Pedro, yeah. I guess we could put Dropkick on Road Dogg, although it doesn't matter because it's going to take long enough that...
I mean, might as well, right?
All right, sure. Let's go to our roster. Let's just type it in. Move my stupid hands. Blah. All right.
Unlearn
trait. Weekly Sloth. Dropkick Washington. Cool.
There we go.
That's right. It's the Indies. We need to go there.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Okay.
Pay him whatever you want.
Oh, we're finalizing it.
Good.
It should be complete next month.
Good. Okay.
So these are people who are interested. I'm not over the moon on... Oh, Al Snow. He's kind of old, though. Not really, but this game starts having people leave you at, 35.
Yeah, we've lost a couple big names that way.
Who would be good?
Fucking Mike Tyson.
He's pretty old at that point, too, I believe.
Alan Jalen Stalin?
Yeah, I guess.
A young Alan Jalen Stalin?
Sure. Kelly's been around the block for longer. Okay, go ahead and recruit that.
Drew Carey.
God, if it was 10 years ago, I'd get Kevin Sullivan in a heartbeat.
Yeah, nothing's really popping out at me.
Well, we've got another person to grab, so...
Tajiri? How old's Tajiri?
Tajiri's kind of up there. He's already in there.
30?
30. Again, not that it super matters.
No, but
Tajiri might be a good one.
It feels, even if we're in the end game, it feels lazy not to right. Get our shit in.
Ooh, Dr. Wagner Jr. is good too. Tajiri or Dr. Wagner Jr.?
The other one's more fun to say. Dr. Wagner Jr.
Okay. Tajiri has a better spread. God, that work rate, though. And he's 35. Now let's do Tajiri.
Same work rate. Recruit.
Yeah.
Bring me the buzzsaw.
Yeah. Let's annoy William Regal with that. I don't think we have him. I don't know who's on our roster.
Yeah, we should probably look at that also.
Okay. Let's book this shit. We need a segment for no fighting, Undertaker versus Triple H.
Well, they won't be fighting.
No, they will not be fighting. You know, they're going to do a split interview. Thoughts on the match at the pay-per-view. Raven versus Matt Hardy, I feel like that should be another match. Because they're trying to see who's more hardcore.
Okay.
In a street fight.
Just a random fucking Raw. Let's go.
I don't know. Who cares? Okay, Chris Jericho versus Kana, and the Millennium Dragons versus the Dudley Boys are the other feuds we need to push. Kana is basically just being entertained by Chris Jericho because she's perfection.
Yes. Chris Jericho exists to lose this feud.
So I'm thinking, let's get Jericho some hype out of this. Let's have him be Chris Jericho. Let's have him do something. Surprise attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Millennium Dragons versus the Dudley Boys. I'm thinking solo feud promo from the Dragons after the Dudley Boys win a match.
I like it.
Okay. I got it.
You got to do that another way. Yeah. Millennium Dragons.
Cool. And then let's go to a tag team match.
A 2v2.
The Doodly Boodlies versus...
Not Serious Business.
No, the Best Friends. Well, the Serious Business...
They could use a win.
Serious Business is fine, but... Yeah,
their morale is terrible.
All right, so let's get Serious Business a win. Not the Steiner brothers, because one of those is a manager now.
Yeah. Only other option really is the Aaronees or some thrown together team.
Yeah, the Aaronees are on a losing streak. Wow, their morale is terrible. What is the deal there?
They're even 1-0. I don't know.
Well, and they're both naturally stale, but they're overcoming it. How's the Flock doing?
You don't get to know that.
Not super great. Coffee House is unavailable. Let's go to 2v2 and maybe just put him against people. So Steve Blackman and Lance Storm against...
We have draws in the main event. He's not fucking doing anything.
No, he's not. He's a bully.
He's the villain from
Yeah,
Streets of Fire.
Right. Draw. Well, yeah, they're faces. So Draws and that jackass.
There you go.
Okay. Let's do a segment. Let's do a manager segment. That's on the other show. That's on the other show. My bad. I got distracted. We have so much shit to book. Oh, but we do need to do a segment for Mark Henry.
Yeah, he has to strong a thing.
Right.
I believe it is you select Mark Henry and then Strawn. No. There we are. String.
Or Fee is what we had to do. Yeah.
There we go. Feet of
that.
strength. He strongs a thing.
Okay.
Let's get some more. Let's get another singles match on this card.
All right. Maybe let's start a feud. Who do they want to see Stone Cold fight? No one that's available.
Which makes sense, honestly. Those would all be great feuds.
He's a face. I'm thinking Pierre Oullett.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Stone Cold's at the top. Pierre Oullett does something dirty heel shit. He's got Paul Ellering, so we can do like a shitty finish.
Sure.
And that'll take less points off. We have 3 things we can still book. That's refreshing. When did we get Albert?
We did a bunch of call-ups. So at the same time, we got Flash Flanagan, Crash Holly,
and
Kenny Omega.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we have Kenny Omega.
18-year-old Kenny Omega.
I don't think he's on a show. We might want him on the other show. let's save that. Let's not do Kenny Omega doing anything just yet.
And Claudio Castagnoli.
Yeah, Claudio's tag team got
Burned.
So let's get him a win. He's a neutral. Vader's on a losing streak. You know what? Where's Tenta? He's on a losing streak too. You know what? That's 3 matches right there. Vader can get a win over somebody. Let's get someone slightly above the card, not the Undertaker.
No, I want him on the WrestleMania card if we can.
Luna's even worse. Everybody.
Who has all the wins? Who has all the wins? How is everyone on a losing streak?
Yeah. How does that work?
All right. You know what? Let's book some people who are doing promos but not wrestling. So maybe have. Could Vader beat Chris Jericho?
Sure. Well, no, because we need to keep Jericho's morale up because he's not beating Kana. And I don't want to put him against the Undertaker for obvious reasons.
Right. I think we like. All right, so Flash Flanagan. It's not a
Claudio can beat Flash Flanagan.
Yeah, it's not a great win, but it's a win. Oh, that's Clash. That's Flash versus Claudio versus Vader. You booked.
Oh, my bad. Thank you for noticing. Claudio versus Flash. Book it. Okay. Crash. He's experienced a win in his tiny pants. How's Scott doing?
Scottle Steino.
Mm-hmm. I guess there's Albert,
who's also relatively new and sucks.
Wow.
And we do not have time to make him good.
No.
So that's a jobber is what that is.
That sure is. There you go, Vader. And China. Well, let's get Luna a win first. They want to see her fight John Tenta, but John Tenta needs a win.
John Tenta's always happy to lose.
He is.
He's true. That giving veteran.
He is a giving veteran. Okay. New idea.
All right, I'm listening. I'm here.
New feud.
New feud.
Yeah. They'd have to be a tag team. So let's do that. Let's do a segment.
We're making a tag team now?
Yeah.
Shit is advancing fast.
Team. It is?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, and suddenly we're making a new tag team. I'm very interested.
Yeah. I need singles. There we go. Let's get John Tenta and Albert.
Okay.
Okay, both faces. Both dedicated wrestlers. He's happy to lose, so giving veteran. And they're going to be allies. What would they... the New Titans.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't know if there was an original Titans.
It's better if there weren't, honestly.
Okay. So they're coming together, and they're like, we're the hot shit in this place. And they're not already a team, so maybe we should just leave it to that one promo. Yeah, we only have one segment left. Next week, we can start a feud between the New Titans and the Airnies. The Airnies are like, I don't care how big you are, you're wieners.
Get the Airnies some wins is the idea, I gather.
Basically, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and do China's match this week. She can beat up... they're about to get wins. Ivory doesn't have as bad of a record as Luna, so it's heel versus heel, but whatever. Book it. Who cares?
That's a lot of matches.
It's great. We love matches here on wrestling. What is the most main event match here? Probably Stone Cold versus Pierre Oullett. Surprise Attack should go there. Okay. Matt Hardy versus Raven. Break that up. Uh-huh.
Looks good to me.
Yeah. Yeah, looks pretty good indeed. All right.
Let's go.
Get this shit to going. If you hear weird interference, it's raining. You might not hear it, though. China gets a victory. China needs a victory.
And she shall have one. Yeah.
It was a fine match.
Fine match.
Oh boy, who is excited for this? Albert's charisma immediately increased level 2. Just by being near John Tenta, people like him more.
It worked. Whatever.
Fine. Awesome. Alright. Claudio's getting a win over Flash, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't give a shit about Flash.
It was absolutely fine.
It is a rough start.
Don't worry, Mark Henry's here to bend something.
And he bends. And he strongs. Serious business there to get a win.
With 2 good pairs of hands.
Yep.
Here's the separate interviews. That went pretty well.
Got 21 hype. Holy shit,
Yeah,
it was amazing.
It was a hot segment. Okay, Dudley Boys getting a win over the Best Friends. It focused on the shortcomings for some reason. Guys, don't do that. Just don't focus on your shortcomings.
Hey, be better.
Yeah. Solo feud promo. Millennium Dragons are like, well, I guess they did a really good job. They can get a title match again. That's all we really need. Raven versus Matt.
Street fight.
Yeah, I think Raven should win this one.
Raven lost the other one, so yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Blood!
Blood. That's always good. Everyone loves blood. Increasing street fights for this. Oh, Raven spat in Matt Hardy's face when he asked for a handshake. That got us $30.
Thanks, Raven.
Chris Jericho attacks Kana backstage. People love that shit.
And it is right up Chris Jericho's alley.
And then we add a finish. Just cheating.
And then
Pierre wins by cheating.
By Paul Ellering cheating. Oh,
Nice.
Because he has a manager, it didn't take points away.
Didn't take shit away, yeah.
Oh, that's real cool.
It's a chance to not take anything away.
That's good.
It was successful here.
Yeah.
So
people like the story.
Yeah, very exciting. Good job, Raw. It ended pretty well.
Did we remember to
4.25
actually start a
stars.
feud with them? We did not.
No, we sure didn't. That's okay. I even hit the play button going, I feel like we were supposed to start a feud, but
Oh, well.
whatever. We can afford to make mistakes. We're very popular.
All right, so now.
Oh, the rest of our shit didn't load. I'm sorry. We'll see that. New indie staff. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't remember that alert from before, but that's neat that they tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, okay, we've got shit we got to do. First of all, no, actually, this is the manager reveal segment. This was suggested by one of our viewers. I'm sorry, I don't remember which one, but I like it. Manager. Reveal manager. Okay. Singles. Yeah, he's not assigned to a show yet.
Neither is Albert. Technically, we should assign him to Raw.
Albert, Flash, or Crash. My favorite Mega Man 2 villains.
Crashman and Flashman?
It's actually not even true.
No, it's
Norman
not.
Smiley reveals his manager. The Godfather. Because he is retired, but that doesn't matter.
They can still be managers.
I believe so. I believe so.
Well.
Book. Yeah, see? So that should be fun. And that's the show. Let's go.
You were fucking... You definitely wanted to get that in.
It was a good suggestion from someone watching the show. I want to...
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
So, now that we've seen the roster for both shows, let's get the retirement in for Owen Hart.
Yes.
And then let's talk about where we want to send our new talents. Albert should go to Raw because he has a tag team with John Tenta.
Absolutely.
Do we want Kenny on Raw or Thunder?
Let's see who we can feud him with. I think there's a better option for a feud here. Needs to have retired in the last 2 months. Okay. Can I unclick that?
Retire.
Retirement. There we go. Book. Cool. I mean, we can keep milking him for like we got 2 appearances left. Yeah, next week we can do
a celebration of Owen Hart.
It's fantastic
as he walks off into his wonderful retirement life where he gets to live a long time with his family.
Yeah, really happy about that.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I mean, yeah. So there we go, and then there we go, and then there we go, and then there we go. And then fucking fight forever. Yes.
All right. That's a thing. All right. 2-hour roster. So let's get Kenworth Omegle.
Assign him to Thunder.
Change brand. Thunder change. That cost us $10. I don't care.
We can do that twice more, and Raven will have paid for it with his spit.
Yeah. Albert.
Assigned to brand.
Change brand.
Row.
Change. Sweet. Crash Holly we have, and Flash Flanagan. I don't know that I need to assign them yet.
You know what?
They can float.
Yeah. They're allowed.
All right, back to the book. Okay, feuds we have here. The Rock versus Farouk. It's at 2.875, so we need to watch out for that. No, we have 6 staleness. That's great. God, Billy Gunn versus Lita Better Cook. I forgot about this feud.
I did not.
Oh, my God. Oh, it's so good.
And it's at 1.5 of 6, so it's going to be around a long time.
So, The Rock versus Farouk, they had their match. I don't remember who went over, even though we looked at that at the beginning of this. Events.
That's wrong.
Oh, yeah, duh. Farouk beat The Rock. So I think it's going to end with The Rock beating Farouk. I think that's the plan.
I mean, if we're out of staleness by this month, we might not be.
Yeah. Feud package. Backstage confrontation's good. Stare down.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, stare down.
We forgot to do a producer focus for last show.
We sure did. You're absolutely correct.
It's a new thing.
You are absolutely correct on that, too. That could have really bumped up one of our weaker segments. Better Cook. What should they... backstage confrontation about their cooking.
God. The barbecue? Can we do a barbecue?
We could.
But not like the traditional. We get it's time for come together friendship. It's a cooking competition.
Okay, yeah.
They each make their barbecue, and at halfway through they look at each other.
Oh, it's unavailable.
Ah, damn. I was gonna say halfway through they look at each other and go, "When did this become about actual cooking?"
I'm thinking Forced to Retreat. One of them makes a food so gnarly that they have to leave. That's my thought.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get a match.
Those are our feud. Yeah, we need a new main title feud for the champ.
For Goldust, who's not busy and a heel at Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, I think that was our plan actually.
How long's Goldust been champ? 2 months? Feels like 2 months.
5.
Oh. Well. Well, no, not yet, Eddie. Calm down. But let's add a feud. Let's see where that goes. If that gets over, he's been champ for 5 months.
Just a new challenger. Why not?
I mean, it might not work. There might be someone else we'd rather have champ, but right now I can't really think of anyone else.
You know what would be really fun? Just a title defense, I think.
Of the TV title?
No, well, yeah, we should do that. No, that's on the other show.
Yeah, we whoops.
I noticed it, but there was other shit we wanted to book. So who could use a loss here? Farouk and Bradshaw, or Bone Storm. I think Bone Storm's lower.
Farouk and Bradshaw it is.
So Millennium Dragons will defend their titles. That'll be fun.
That's a good show. That's a good shout.
I don't know that. I think that's a bit more accurate. Actually, let's open the show with the retirement announcement.
Ah, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah, and then we can kind of have like an moment. You know what?
God, our card is so fucking
We've
stacked.
got so much stuff to do.
There's so many people. So many good people.
So we do have the other title that Jackie's got, the one she won off of Owen. You know what? Let's follow up Owen's retirement announcement with a successful title defense from Jacqueline.
Okay. Who is she beating?
Well, they really want to see her feud with Kane again. I don't know if I want to go that far, but she could beat him. He's only got one loss right now.
And he's at 100 morale. Do it.
Yeah, because he was just feuding with Goldust for the title. So, yeah, that'll be a fun moment. Okay. What do we got? 3 left. So many folks. The Gangrel versus Medusa thing. Oh, that must have gone off.
Yeah. I think they're just, like, she's just in the Brood now.
Medusa. The Brood, yeah. Okay, cool. So let's have a celebratory tag match there.
Gangrel and Medusa fighting whoever the fuck. Whomst ever the fook.
Bone Storm's on a winning record. So they can,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
We need to change who the Brood is.
Yes. Change. No. My God.
Change again. Unselect. There we go.
They just automatically.
Yeah.
All right, let's get another segment in. You know what? Let's add producer folks to that one, just in case.
Just in case he's Norman Smiley's it.
Just in case. 2 things left.
We got, we need more feuds. I don't feel like it.
We might, but we can do it later.
Okay.
You know what? Let's just get a production thing. Let's just do hype Royal Rumble.
Yeah, hype the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. We can go without one segment.
I mean, we could throw 2 random dudes who aren't busy in a match.
Sure, I guess.
Scroll up.
Oh yeah, some actual star power. I was just gonna get randos on TV.
Patriot's not doing fucking anything.
No, he just finished his feud with, him and Kurt Angle against, I think, like 2 different guys. Patriot
versus X-Pac.
X-Pac, sure. Get X-Pac a win?
Yeah, he needs one.
There we go. No, I mean, if I'm actually being honest.
I love them, but Kenny is 18.
Yeah, this is not Kenny Omega proper. Okay, that should be pretty good. All right, let's go. Play. Yes. Okay, Tanahashi's got the better record. He's established. Let's get Kenny in here with a surprise win, right?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. Bam, feud kicked off. Starting pretty good. Almost a 4-star match. Good shit. Owen Hart announces his retirement. 5-star segment. He's retired and been inducted into our Hall of Fame. That's cool.
Goddamn right he is.
Jackie defends her title against Kane.
That didn't go well.
Stop and start action.
Sometimes it's like that, man. Bad night at the office.
Yeah. Oh well. Don't be stop and start. Oh, fantastic. Norman Smiley's over.
Norman Smiley just Godfather fucking appeared in his hat with his cane and got Norman Smiley over by osmosis. Even in retirement, he's still doing his work.
That's incredible. Okay, that was a match. Just sort of a victory lap. Hey, everybody, do you want to see the Royal Rumble? Yes.
They goddamn do.
We would like to see that. X-Pac. The crowd didn't care. You know why. That match is thrown together randomly. Who makes the nasty food?
Or is it like that one makes food that is so delicious it shames the other into leaving?
Oh, wow. And they pretend they have to throw up, but they don't. They just, like, the door closes behind them. They're like, I gotta go. And they're like,
No! When did this become about actual cooking as opposed to an innuendo? No one can tell. No one knows.
It's always about cooking. Billy Gunn's on a losing streak, so I'm going to say him.
Okay. He's not on a losing streak. He's lost a match.
Compared to Lita's 3-match winning streak, he's on a losing streak. That doesn't change anything. Dragons get a successful defense in. Everybody wins there.
That was a good banger. Match. Yeah. Banger after banger.
There's a confrontation. It is okay.
Yeah. 100% effective.
All right. And this is not for the title.
So Eddie gets the win.
Yeah. Does Eddie cheat? Or we're kind of running that with Stone Cold.
I don't think so. I feel like Eddie's just he just wins. He just wins the match.
All right. And it was another hot-ass match. Sweet
Caroline.
Caramel candy. Wow, look at all that hot shit.
I'd say it's pretty clear Thunder won the week.
Yeah. Let's wait for those fans to load, I think. Right?
No, we're just the last show.
Oh, no.
We killed everybody else.
Oh.
You want wrestling?
Wow.
You have a place to go if you want wrestling. Or maybe it just doesn't show that anymore, more amusingly. But it certainly feels like that.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Cruz wants to see Norman Smiley at the next Grand Invitational. But that is this episode, I think.
Indeed.
Did we have a sign-off?
No.